So I just want to show you how to work the yarn over and also how to move the markers when you've got a yarn over following. At the beginning of the pattern, it's quite simple because I just had to knit 3, slip the marker and then place a yarn over. What becomes more complicated is if you have to do a yarn over and then slip your marker, and that's where sometimes it looks a little bit confusing. So I'm just coming up to the central 2 stitches, central 2 markers, and as I knit it tells me to knit the marker. So one more stitch, so I'm now at the marker, but before I slip the marker I have to do a yarn over. So to do a yarn over between 2 knit stitches, it's very simple. All you do is bring the yarn from the back, bring it forward and leave it in place, and then the next time this gets knitted it will go over the needle and that will create the yarn over. So that can just sit there for the moment. I can now slip the next marker and I bring that forward so it doesn't get in the way. Now I need to knit the next stitch, and as I said, as I knit it, this yarn will go over the needle and create that yarn over and go behind the marker. So you can see the yarn over is there, but I don't have a yarn over on the other side. I've just got the single stitch, the central stitch. The next stage is to slip the next marker. So I just slip it across onto my right needle, and now I need to do another yarn over. So the yarn at the moment is sitting at the back. I bring it forward, and now the next time I knit that, it will go over the needle and create the yarn over. And now I can carry on all the way to the next marker. So just looking at that little central section, let's just check. As we've knitted all these knit stitches, then we've got a yarn over, then the marker, then the one single central spine stitch, marker, and then the next yarn over. And the yarn over should always be going slightly diagonally to the left. So I'm now going to just knit to the far side, to the next marker. So I'm now on my 3rd of the 1 to 14 stitch pattern repeat. So I've got quite a lot of stitches now in place. So I'm just knitting all the way across. Just a few more. And then when I get to the marker, before I slip it, again I have to do a yarn over. So there we are, there's the marker. So first of all, I bring the yarn between the needles to the front position. I can now slip the marker, just let it fall to the front. And as I knit the next 3 stitches, the yarn, I take it over the top and knit 3 stitches. And again, making sure I've got just 3 stitches on this side of the marker, and on the other side, that's where I should have the yarn over. So that's my row 1 completed. As I turn it around, I'm now at the stage where I'm looking at row 8 on the pattern, which is slightly different from row 2. So you need to make sure you look at the difference here. So to begin this row, I'm just going to knit 3, always knit 3 at the ends for the border, the garter stitch border. Then I'm going to slip the marker, and now I'm going to bring the yarn to the front because my next stitch is going to be a purl, and then I purl that yarn over stitch, and then I'm just going to look at the bracket and it says knit purl in a bracket to the marker. So now I'm alternating, so yarn to the back, knit, yarn to the front, purl, yarn to the back, knit, yarn to the front, purl. So I'm now going to just alternate that all the way across until I reach the central marker and then carry on with the pattern.